Do you think you're truthfully aware of what attachment style you are? My name is Amanda, and I'll be discussing the attachment theory and styles. Also, how each, especially focusing on avoidant dismissive, play their role in relationships. Your attachment style can greatly influence your behavior and the use of negative maintenance behaviors in your romantic relationships. As part of this theory, I'll be covering what the attachment styles are and the kind of behavior that follows based on research, going into more depth with avoidant dismissive style, and my personal experience with it, showing that what I have come to learn. Now, attachment theory states that from starting in childhood, your relationship with your primary caregiver shapes the relationships you will have with significant others. Therefore, it more or less puts you in a category of attachment style. Keep in mind the style does not define you or your love life, and it is always subject to change and evolve. I know mine has. Now let's discuss the basic styles of attachment. There is the secure attachment style, which reflects high levels of comfort with intimacy and means you have positive views of yourself and others. This is the healthiest form of attachment. Then there is fearful avoidance style, which means you may have a negative view of yourself as well as others. It involves a desire to avoid rejection stemming from distrust and a fear of feeling unworthy. Then there's preoccupied style, which forms a negative view of yourself and a positive view of others, which fosters a dependency on others to make you happy and desire to be loved and gain acceptance and affirmation. And finally, the one I have related to most, the avoidant dismissive style, which creates a desire to remain independent, viewing yourself positively and detached from committed relationships and viewing others negatively. The purpose of the study conducted was pretty much to examine the use of negative relational maintenance behaviors resulting from differences in adult attachment types. Relational maintenance meaning the tools and methods of interaction individuals use with their partners. According to the study, these negative maintenance examples include jealousy induction, avoidance, destructive conflicts like fighting, allowing one to take control, spying like checking your phone, internet history, emails, etc., and even infidelity. Results showed that partners who use negative maintenance are insecure and have developed a negative working model of themselves, their partner, or both. Insecure partners avoid engaging in potentially negative communication patterns altogether. Before I knew what these styles are and what may trigger them, I just thought I had abnormal behavior when it came to accepting an important person into my life and couldn't understand what it really was or why. Coming to find out, dismissives have poor access to early emotional memories, having built a shield of self-esteem and self-efficiency that requires negative memories to be suppressed. This allowed me to open myself up and take a peek into what may be harboring or blocking my interpersonal progression intimately. Growing up, I watched my parents have a nasty divorce, and my father had partner after partner after partner, all of which we would move in with and unite as a family unit. They would always eventually, and so I learned, it would always eventually end. So I learned to see it as a temporary and unimportant to keep a healthy partner. I learned to remain unattached, so therefore I wouldn't get attached to them as my stepmother or their children as my siblings.